Hello. Sorry about that. I was streaming and then I tried to adjust something in OBS and everything went crazy. So I'll try to bring over the layers so you guys can see them here. Matt, you broke my stream. Player fault. Okay. It wouldn't be a stream if there wasn't a bug. At least not on my streams. If something didn't happen, that would be weird. So you want to make sure that you draw the full eye, and the easiest way to do that is to draw the. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, draw the eye, but make sure you draw the thickness of the lids. A lot of people just draw one line for the eyelids, where there should be a thickness to them. So you can actually see, like right here, the thickness of the eyelid itself. And here on the other side. The song always reminds me of the Transformers theme. Autobots. Roll out. We're going to flip again. Start with the nose. So is there anything specific you guys want to learn how to draw during these streams? Because this is going to be a 4-time-a-week stream. For the like portraits type stuff. These will be in the morning. So if you want me to try to cover something and then maybe you guys can go back and watch it later if you're not able to come to the stream in the mornings. What do you guys want to learn? I wanted to ask you, when you draw people in Omegle, do people prefer you draw in realistic style or in a cartoon style? I just draw my style. I don't even give them a choice. I just draw them. Usually it turns out pretty good. It's not really a realistic style, and it's not really a cartoony style. It's like a hybrid. I don't know, whatever I do. I don't give them an option. Just because of time constraints, and I want to make it really quick, and I don't want to be sitting there for too long while working on these things. Sometimes I'll have the opportunity, like if the conversation's good, we'll end up doing something, 20-ish minutes. It just depends, but usually I don't give them an option. I just kind of do my thing, and they're happy regardless. It's rarely when I'll get somebody to be like, okay. But it happens. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. All right, see ya. I'm actually gonna do a Omegle stream. I might test that tonight. So we'll see if I'm able to do that or not. The one issue that I have that's concerning to me when doing that kind of stream is finding a way to block the person before I have a chance to make sure that they're not doing any bad stuff. So I have a way of covering up their portion of their chat or their video before I show it to the rest of the stream. But if they skip and it goes to the next person, it's just a matter of me trying to block that before anyone else can see. That's my only. So I don't need anything popping up unexpectedly and me having to cut stream. That might have to happen. So right now I'm just kind of going in and doing a little bit of shading. I will try soon to draw people on Omegle, but the thing I don't like is they can skip me. So if I find another way or cite more draw them without concern. So yeah, I mean, you can. So I've been doing that for a very long time. Omegle is probably the best place to do it, as far as, you know, finding somebody quick. The problem is not taking too long. So people get bored unless you're not taking making a good conversation. So you might want to do what I do and have questions ready. So that way they're busy like thinking and answering the question while you're drawing the picture. So I have a list of questions that I have next to me, and I just ask them. That way the conversation isn't boring and kind of makes it go fast, but you have to try to be as quick as you can too with the portrait. It can't be you can't ask them to sit there for an hour unless, you know, they're really down for that. All right, so I'm going to merge down. Flip. I'm going to drop the opacity one more time. New layer. Yeah, definitely give it a shot. When I started doing them, I did them on paper and pencil, and they were not good. But at the end of the day, like end of a few months of doing it, like I had a like 2 reams of paper of just portraits of people. You know, it's just practice. Lots of practice. Every once in a while, I'd find the same person that I had drawn before. I actually, which was funny, is I had a girl that I drew like 3 years ago that I had recently drawn on Omegle. I think it's actually one of the Omegle videos I put up on YouTube. So I recently got into a new anime that it's a new for me old anime. Attack on Titan. Oh my gosh. The girl that I had drawn on Omegle the other night said that I asked her if she were to be trapped in a TV show for 30 days. She said she'd want to be trapped in Attack on Titan. And there's no way I would want to be trapped in Attack on Titan. And she was talking about plot armor, and I was like, there's no plot armor in Attack on Titan. People are always getting chewed up by these giants. So if you guys don't know what that is, it's an anime. And there are these... So the human race is basically dwindled down to this city because there are these giant humanoid people, like 30 feet tall, and they eat humans, and that's all they eat. No, thank you. I don't know why she would want to live there. I personally don't want to get eaten. All right, we got 15 minutes left of this portrait. I am going to kick it in high gear and see just how much we can get done in 15 minutes. One of these days too, I'm going to do a live sitter. So we'll have somebody actually sitting in front of me while we do one of these portraits. And it's either going to be one of two people, or maybe we'll do two. We'll do another one. It's going to be my friend Paul and my girlfriend. She's going to hate me for making her do it, but she's going to do it if she's watching right now. She's probably like, no. Can you do an Omegle video? Yeah, so I'm actually going to test that today, tonight. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do it on here or on my Twitch channel. I think I'll do it. I think I'm going to do it on here. Yeah, we're going to do Omegle Live. I just have to figure out a easy and safe way of sharing the person's video feed when it's safe to do so. So every time a new person comes in, I need to be able to block their video feed just in case anything inappropriate pops up. All right, so now I'm gonna go in and color. No, yeah, I know. That's the whole point. But yeah, just being able to find a person that's not crazy. I mean, I think the main key too is to not go straight into Omegle. You have to do the interest tags like TikTok or something like that, where it's mainly okay people. You're still going to get the occasional weirdo. There's no avoiding it. But oh yeah, that's what I usually do. I want to try to do. I used to do Omegle streams where I would go on and draw people, and it's pretty funny to see what people say. All the old man jokes people throw at me is actually pretty funny. When you choose skin tones, do you have a set you use or choosing on the fly? I choose on the fly. So I kind of base it off of. So I only learned this recently, but if you base it off the environment they're in, it's a lot easier to match the skin tones. So it looks like, she's at like a beach or some kind of like sunset setting, and they're kind of reflecting a light onto her. So I'm going to start warming up her skin tones, but for the most part, she is outside in a cool environment. So that's why I started with the blue. And then I'm just kind of going in and pushing the colors more towards that. I'm actually starting to get a little more in the saturated areas and kind of, I'm just lightly, it's almost like a wash going over these spots. Until eventually the most of the blue will be gone. But it'll still have that underlying blue tone to it. Cooler values. And I'm trying to find the highlights, which are usually right by the nose, right by the eyes. This little spot right here on the mouth. The nose. Here you go, Matt. Just for you. Just for you. I'll set it up like this now, just for Matt. So we'll have the reference image, and then do I prefer drawing on a Cintiq or iPad? Either way. Usually when I'm on here, I'll be drawing on my Cintiq, but when I'm out and about, I'll grab my iPad. I actually have to be somewhere in an hour, so I'm taking my iPad with me. I gotta take my daughter to work, and usually I'll take my iPad with me and kind of go to the coffee shop, hang out, draw some random people, not show them. I'll be that weird guy in the coffee shop, kind of staring at people, drawing them as they walk in. I'll kind of do this thing where I'll see somebody walk in, I'll try to draw them before they leave. And that's like my goal. I think it helps. Show how you pick the colors, especially around changing skin tones. Okay. I'll try to explain that. All right. So I'm looking at her cheek here. So I want to find this shape too. So right now it's kind of flat. So I want to pick something a little lighter. I'm staying within this like orangey red tone. Marble. Good morning. Marble. But I want to go a little lighter. I'm actually going to start painting on top. One thing I know I usually do too is I will actually lock the alpha on my line layers, my sketch layers, and actually use like a darker reddish and go in and draw over those, over my line, and it gives everything a red tone to it, and it'll help with blending in. So we're going to add a new layer on top. This is going to be our final paint over layer in the next 5 minutes. So if we're going for that cheek, I want to try to find that shape, define her cheekbone. So I'm going pretty dark right here. I want to get, so I'm not trying to stay in one place too long either. So have a nice day. Stay safe. You deserve more famous than this, brother. Thank you. I try. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing more YouTube streams. Add a little bit of teeth. And I'm usually using the color picker too to kind of bounce around and pick colors that are already out. Flip the image. Add a little highlight to the eye. Paint in the thickness of the eyelid. Now I could probably easily work on this for another couple hours. Now I keep zooming out to kind of see what it looks like from afar and see what needs to be adjusted. It's almost like you can test and see what works and what doesn't. Actually gonna go in darken this whole area right here. Shadow. All right. Well, last thing I'm going to do for this is put an overlay layer on top. I'm going to get a soft round brush. Grab a lighter orangey red color. Hit the middle of the face here. Kind of push it towards the color I want. So looking at it, I think the mouth is a little too small. So I can copy the canvas all into one layer. The beauty of Photoshop, you can go in and make stuff bigger. Mush stuff around a little bit. All right. That is going to do it, I think. Go in and add some spots of blue here in the hair, kind of break up these shapes. Oh, and it's sorry guys, as far as about brushes go, I didn't get a chance to make the brush set, but I will try to do that today. Just going through and adding a little bit of highlights in the hair. Let's see, I don't know when to stop. All right, there it is. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Be sure to check out my website, johnmartinezart.com, for streaming times on all my platforms. We'll see you guys later.